Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check your boy, P Funk. Thinker, right? Out here in the lab, in the wee hours of the morning. What I do for you. I got a good lesson for you today. I'm gonna ask the question. Okay, this is 25 questions. Well, let's get started. Writers in 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. Lessons in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate your numbers looking good. Let's rock. Right Thinker's mission, and yeah, that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission as the teacher and the master of right thinking philosophy. I want all my right thinkers to know themselves, so I give you everything you need to do just that. Let's go. Question. Know thyself. Do you know you? A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that he knows is dangerous. Avoid them. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I'm here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right? Think that know thyself and to my eye be true. Today, I know we all went through life and asked ourselves the question, why do I? Why did I do that? Why do we do what we do? So the question I ask myself, why do we do what we do when we do what we do? It's a mouthful of we's and do's. But the question is, when you ask yourself these questions, what's the answer? I'm not going to get the response, but I'm going to ask the question, 25 of them to be exact. Let's go. Why do we do things? The first rule about right thinking philosophy, and I started with this one. Why do we do things to people that we don't want done to us? That's the biggest rule that all right thinkers have to get over. Don't do things to people that you don't want people to do to you. That's one way to stop the mistreatment of other people for no apparent reason. If you show respect, be mindful, you don't have that problem. Okay? But a lot of us tend to be judgmental without even knowing it because we're used to judging people. Judge yourself because at judgment time, that's who's gonna be doing the judging. You. So stop judging people now because you get your turn at your time. All right. And most of them judge you anyway. Next question. Why do we say things to people we love that hurt their feelings and make them feel bad? You made me mad. You upset. You did this. So that's called daggers. I throw one, you throw one back. I say something sarcastic, nasty. You say something sarcastic and nasty. Why do we do that? We all should ask that question. That's all. Why do we not know ourselves so that we can be our best selves? Only way you can do your best and be your best is to know what you're doing. Parents, if we gave our children the truth, they would be better off, suited to deal with life. But if we keep giving them the same thing that was given to us, and we know what they gave us didn't work, why are we passing it on to our young? Stop that, please. Another question. Why do we choose to be ignorant and wonder why we're not happy? You're not going to be happy in life if you're a settler, If you are sneaky and deceitful, if you're not honest and forthright, happiness is going to pass you by. It may come for a minute and then leave. It's going to give you a taste of it to keep you striving and going for it. But until you do the things you need to do, it's going to always leave. Another one. Why do we not make knowing thyself a priority in our lives? I got an issue with that one. If you think just going through life, just getting by, that's not living. That's called existing. We all do that. You want better for yourself. We call our students aspirants, right? Things are aspirants. Why? Because they're aspiring to do better. That's what it's all about. An aspirant will come to get what you got. You don't need to go to them, they'll come to you. That's why in the Masonic order, we don't solicit masonry. We show you what it's like, and if you want to be part of that, you got to ask one. To be one, you got to ask one. That's the old school. Now I see them, they pushing being masons. If you can't show why they need to be a mason, they don't need to be one. So that's why the membership is dwindling. Now let's talk about this. Why doing the right thing? Why do we do the right thing? Excuse me. Doing the right thing is what I do. Do you? Once you make that decision to do what you're supposed to do, that's the right thing. The right thing is everything that's beneficial to you. Nothing harmful do you do to yourself. Harm reduction, yeah. If I'm trying to stay away from hurting myself, I'm gonna stay away from stuff that's hurting me. Just tidbit. Let's move on. Ask a question. Another question. Excuse me. Why do we argue about what we don't know when the one who knows tells you and you argue with them? I get that a lot. I'm just answering the question that you asked me. And if you asking me a question, I figure you don't know the answer. So if I know the answer, I'm gonna give you the answer. I'm gonna tell you the answer, hopefully explain it to you and break it down for you. But you're gonna argue with me about something you don't know. That's annoying. Next question. Why do we hurt the ones we claim to love, aka our mates, our good friends, family members, etc.? Some people just not good people. I ask people if somebody mistreat me, I'm just gonna leave them alone. But you got people who go through life just doing that, mistreating people, and nobody calls them on it. That's your problem, not mine. I don't deal with that. Another one. Why do we do dumb stuff? I'm being nice. And wonder, why did I do that? Again. The first time you do it, you wonder, man, that wasn't too smart. Why'd I do that? But if you gotta have that episode and that conversation with yourself again, you're not thinking right. It's not a good look to do the same dumb thing again. But hey, again, more questions. Why do we learn? Watch this. Why do we not learn how to deal with people the way they deal with the way we want to be dealt with? We want people to treat us right. We want people to cater to us, to fulfill our needs and make us happy. But we don't do nothing in the way of making that happen for somebody else, but we expect it to happen to us. It's like respect. You can't expect to be respected when you ain't respecting people. Why do we not do the right thing when daily some people just ain't living right? And those are people, I tell you, I can't help you if you choose to do the wrong thing. I'm here to help you to do the right thing. Okay, but want the right thing done for us daily. Again, we always want, but we don't want to give what we want to somebody to give us. That don't make no sense. It's just unfair. Simple. That ain't fair dealing. Next one. Knowing the wrong thing and still doing it is just selfish. What I mean by that? Okay. Why do we do wrong but justify it in our minds that is right. I did that for years. I was a drug dealer. In my mind, I'm satisfying the need of the people. I'm supplying the demand. Again, justifying the wrong act is selfish. I did that because I wanted to make money, not help others find themselves, not others wake up and realize who be their best self. I just wanted to get you high. Okay, so why did I do that? Again, ego. See, I know now what it is. I didn't know then. I just knew, yeah, but as we grow, we get wiser. So that's the whole part about life. You're going to learn some things about life if you do nothing else but just live. Okay? Next one is, why do we lie just to get by? Knowing you're wrong and doing it anyway, that's set. That's all ego. He was pure ego. Me, I, all the time to the end. And you usually end up alone. If you're selfish and you mistreat people, you're going to end up alone. End of discussion, fellas and sisters. Don't make a difference with your sex. If you ain't treating people right, you're going to be alone. If you 70, 80 years old and alone, that's by your choice and mostly by your doings. So if that ain't what you want, then you did a few things wrong. I can see if your mate passed on. That's fine. Some people ain't trying to really do that. I understand that. If I'm 80 years old, I ain't not here trying to look for no mate. I'm just saying. But you got some people who are. All right, there you go. Next one. Next one is, why do we misuse people, cheat only on them, and feel sorry after we do it? No, you're only sorry you got caught doing it. Because if you're sorry, you wouldn't do it. Don't tell me, oh, I didn't mean to do it. Yes, you did. You just didn't mean to get caught. So, fellas and sisters, that side piece, that pleasure, that little something that you think is, well, that's just what I do. Still wrong. Why do we do that? Selfish. Again, when we want to please ourselves, we're going to make wrong right in our mind so we can do it and then justify it. But guess what? There's consequences that come with those actions. Be aware. I'm just bringing the info. Where we at? There you go. Yeah. Okay. How about this one? Why do we settle for someone else's man or woman? They are cheaters. If I'm married and you and I hook up, yeah, I'm gonna leave my wife. Yeah, that's usually what they say. Everybody says the same thing, they're gonna leave. But you as the other person, if you settle for that, what you think will happen when he do leave her or him and get with you? Food for thought. That's all. If you are a cheater and you are with the guy cheating, and you think once he leave the person he cheating with, he's not gonna cheat on you or she's not gonna cheat on you, really? Again, street life. Play or be played. Moving on. Next one is, now, why do we think we can do things that's wrong? They tell you what's done in the dark will be brought to light. So it's trying to give you a heads up that karma is the light. And when you do something in the dark, she's going to bring you what you deserve conceptually. That's the concept. So being sneaky and deceitful don't really win you nothing but a visit from karma. Okay, it's going to win you what you deserve. So when you live that lifestyle, you get what you deserve. I don't have no sympathy. I got no feelings for those who do those things, and what happened to them happened to them. Don't care. That's on you. All right, let's go. Excuse me. Why what I do is for you. I'm a teacher. I give information. I try. I'm on my mission to enlighten, educate, and do all the good things, motivate you, inspire you to do better. That's what I do, and that's for you. So that's why I do it. Why do I teach right thing philosophy? I think there's a need for it, and I have a desire to teach it. And if I have an arena and I got a platform, that's what I'm gonna do. It's for you. Okay. So that anyone who wants to do what they do and be their best selves can get the information and instruction on how to do just that. That's right thinking philosophy, instructing you how to be your best self, okay? To know thyself. Here's a good one. Why do the right thinkers who do right thinking philosophy tells them to do and be good? When you are performing good deeds, you living a righteous lifestyle, good things will happen. You don't have to worry about it. That's that guy's job. All you got to do is earn it. Next one. Why do we not teach spiritual truths to our young? I'm just asking, excuse me. When we don't give our young the advantage to be their best selves, we set them up for failure. As a parent, I don't want my child to fail in life. So I give him all the things that I think he needs so that he won't fail. That's parenting. Why do I give you righteous lessons daily? To help you do what you need to do to your best ability. Sorry, just trying to help out. Why do we as a people not come together and have not come together yet and change some things just in our communities? If we can get the nonsense out of our community, the community will flourish. I'm in Patterson. When I got there, they was number one. Now they're number three. Hopefully that's part of what I do out there to help. So I'm thinking I'm doing something good, hopefully positive. Let me get to this. I'm about to wrap this up. Now, I tell you, yeah, I do what I do for you. Let me explain to you why. Why do we do better when we practice right thing philosophy? Because it works. When you do it, you work at it, you find out it works. Why do we continue to do wrong things and expecting right things to happen? That's the definition of insanity. If the lifestyle you're living is not benefiting you, you need to change the lifestyle. It's not going to change. If you're doing something that ain't working, you should stop doing it and try something else. Why do we do what we do without knowing what we are doing? A lot of that going on too. We just haphazardly just doing stuff and get midway through and figure out, oh, this wasn't the right. Yeah, you think? But if you've done that before, that's called planning. It's called taking care of your business, doing your due diligence to know what you're doing before you do it. Not while you're doing it or find out, Scooby voice, roll. Why do we do what's best for you? That's right thing philosophy will do for you. That's what right thing philosophy will do for you. Give you opportunity to do just what's best for you. You make that decision. That's your call. Last one. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you have these answers to the questions because I don't have them for you, but I ask them to you so you can answer them for yourself. That's what it's all about. That's how you know thyself. Why do we do what we love to do? That's what's best for you, aka that's right thinking philosophy too. Whenever you do what's best for you, that's right thinking philosophy. That's my point, and that's my time. I got to go. I'll be back.